my name is Because Becca, and I'm making this video because Ryan Bergara and Shaniac Madej have a beautiful friendship. And there is a new episode of Ghost Files out, and it is called The Ghostly Prisoners of Alcatraz. But first, thank you so much to my beautiful, wonderful, marvelous, caring channel members. Thank you so much to this comment on my last Ghost Files video. It was very sweet, by I'm Ford. Thank you. Thank you so much also to frequent commenters, Luma Author, Jan T, and new commenter, or at least I haven't seen them that often, Unlimited Rice Pudding Power. Lastly, if you like Ghost Files, which odds are you do because you're here, I have a song that I wrote and going to be posting on my main channel for Ghost Files. If you have liked my Because Becca Try videos, from now on, I'm going to be posting those kinds of videos to my main channel because I feel like they now kind of fit that vibe of the main channel, where the second channel, this is where we just sort of react and we're a little more chill. Yes.
This is the
it's so
privilege of
hype.
a lifetime.
Temperature is now going way up. It's spiking. What's that noise? Someone walking around?
I'm here to find ghosts. What the fuck just happened?
I heard a scream.
That was a cool shot.
Oh, shit.
Yes. I love the
Hi, my name's Michelle, and I have evidence from Alcatraz.
My name is James, and I have
I
evidence.
suddenly felt like somebody was watching me.
Wait a second. Wait. There was a guy named James because there was a guy named James in the first episode, wasn't there, who had an accent and said he had evidence for Waverly? Or maybe this guy just is also a ghost hunter and has a ton of evidence from everywhere. That, or they just hired voice actors to do the beginning bit.
A stick figure show up on the
Unless if we see a, oops, I spelled tea on myself. Get your cup of tea, by the way. Also, if you're a channel member, you have a cup of tea always with you.
Can you guys investigate?
It's just a ghost hunter. Yee! I love that so much. Ah, it's so good. Okay. I also love the artwork. That's so cool. They've never been to Alcatraz, have they? I don't think they have. I know they went to a prison before. I don't think it was Alcatraz.
Where we take your evidence and our tools into the field to expose the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic. Myself, a believer. Both of us, truth seekers.
I love that they have a new intro where the last one was into the question, are ghosts real? And Shane would always go, like Jim from The Office, just looks into camera. And now I like that he is skeptic. Myself looks at other camera, a believer. Wait, I don't have two cameras. Okay, sorry.
This week our team travels to
I'm not sorry. It's my channel. Sorry.
San Francisco, California to investigate Alcatraz Island.
Looks like a beautiful boat ride. Hang on. Are they going to show that again? Okay.
You know, I gotta say, out of all the places we've ever gone, this might be the most majestic intro we've ever had.
Definitely.
Or lead up. Gorgeous, it's misty. And this is one of the few places where
That's
I
beautiful.
can't run away from the location because I'll just run straight into the ocean.
Boat rides are so peaceful, too.
The island.
That's Alcatraz, baby.
Oh, it says the island. It reminds me of that one version of King Kong with Jack Black. Does it have Jack Black in it? Does it have Jack Black in it? Is there a King Kong with Jack Black in it? I just realized that. I'm pretty sure I've seen that movie. Anyway, is it Jack Black? Who is that? Anyway, when they were like, oh, Skull Island, or whatever. Oh my gosh, is it Jack Black? Why did that take me so long? I knew it was Jack Black, but something in my mind just computed that Jack Black, sorry, I have a broken brain, had a leading role on a major action, almost horror-esque, especially that one kind of movie, because it was very slow-paced kind of thing. Also, this view looks amazing. What are all of these? Are these all power or fencing? I'm so interested. Also, I'm going to ask a ton of questions because that's how I live my life. Okay.
No turning back now.
Wow.
Looks like a nightmarish level on Call of Duty.
How old is it?
actually.
Let's hop in.
Welcome.
A lot of sequels. That's kind of fun. See? Find positives. Find positives about the island.
Peter, you're fine,
Oops,
dear.
on my head. That's a negative, so don't think about that.
Alcatraz Island initially started as a military fortress with over 100 cannons installed on the island and a place to hold military prisoners. By the early 1900s,
They would just like shoot cannons at boats that tried to come like free people or whatever. That's like, wow.
Purpose shifted towards a military prison, and by 1933, it was used
I really don't know anything about Alcatraz, so this will be a learning experience.
as a maximum security. A military prison, and by 1933 it was used as a maximum security prison used to hold the most incorrigible inmates in federal prisons, aka the most violent and dangerous criminals of its time. From Al Capone to the Birdman, this place was a veritable who's who for historical a-holes. Don't want to be there.
No? You're gonna do it because you're a brave guy.
Oh, that was cool.
The prison sits 1.5 miles off the San Francisco shoreline on 22 acres of jagged rock, earning it the very matter-of-fact nickname, The Rock. Has The Rock ever visited The Rock?
I think he was born there.
The Rock on the
Places of
Rock.
note include 4 cell blocks, a hospital, an administrative building, and a rec yard. And overall, the prison was big enough to hold 336 prisoners.
That doesn't seem like
The
a
island prison
lot
had the
given the
reputation
size.
as being inescapable, though many tried. 8 definitively dying doing so, and 3
Only.
possibly succeeding. We've also placed cameras and audio recorders in 2 of the more active parts of the building.
So
in hopes
cool.
that
Oh my gosh, the digital, it's so good. Whoever made this bit, well done.
catch activity when we're elsewhere. One looking down a large cell block area referred to as Broadway, and another in the hospital wing. The worst part of the building is said to be in
They brought the little stuffed animal, even though there's not a little kid. Although I know it because it like talks and stuff. It just looks funny to have like this little stuffed bear in the middle of Alcatraz.
Cell Block D, which along with other solitary confinement cells, also contains the most horrible punishment cell, unaffectionately known as the Hole, where some believe an inmate was killed by supernatural causes. And finally, to end the investigation, Shane and I will each be forced to explore the entire prison one at a time, because I hate myself. Any questions, big boy?
No, this is a prison.
Have you been to Alcatraz?
You know, I've been to more prisons than I ever thought I would be, but I've never been to Alcatraz. I've spied it from the shore.
Oh, there's a bunch of
The way Ryan looks down at that, I've been to more prisons than I thought I would be, and Ryan's just like, He just seems so like, I don't know, I bet that's true. Like,
Thought I would be, but
Look at
I've
him.
never been to Alcatraz. I've spied it from the shore.
Oh, there's a bunch of seals by that place too.
Boy, do they love rolling around.
They
in the
do love
sun.
rolling around and slapping each other. I wonder if the prisoners could see that.
I don't know, but if so, lock me up. I'd love to just jump out there and join them one of these days. Just get all slick, roll around.
I don't know about that part,
Yeah.
but
Have you ever been?
I have been to Alcatraz. I went once as a young boy.
What did they lock you
as
up
a young
for?
boy.
Very good, very good. Too much cotton candy at the boardwalk.
Ew.
Alrighty, well, I think we covered the layout. Without further ado, the investigation begins. Our first room we'll visit is the shower room. Not surprisingly, this is where the inmates showered. But not all activity here was mundane, as there were 2 separate occasions of an inmate being stabbed to death. in
Somehow
this
knew that was
room.
coming.
Maurice Herring in 1942 and Edward Galvin in the adjoining laundry room in 1957. Let's shower, boys. All right, starting off the investigation in the shower room, which was a very dangerous place to be.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Hello, folks. My name is Ryan,
I'm Shane.
and we're here tonight just to hang out.
Okay. No lie. I would love to see Ghost Files release complete, unedited Shane and Ryan walking through these buildings. I'd love to see it. I would watch it. I would like clean my house while watching just unedited Ryan and Shane walking from room to room. I don't even care if there's production talk in between or the director or whatever. I just think that'd be entertaining. I would do it. I've watched, what is it, the unedited versions of Dream's Manhunts. Those are entertaining. I think those would be entertaining.
And hopefully talk to some of you nice people.
Relative
Well, no
usage
need-
of nice there.
No need to judge them right now.
No, everybody can be reformed.
They did their time. They did their time.
That's right.
Well, if there's anybody here that would like to reach out to us, can you make your presence known? Can you say something? Can you move something? Hell, you can even touch us. I got myself a little doohickey here. It's called a spirit box. The spirit box.
Are they gonna play the
rapidly
game
scans
again? I
radio
really hope they play the
signals
game.
To create white noise.
I'm calling it a game because it's kind of like a game. It reminds me of like Mad Libs kind of thing. Like one guy's asking a question, the other guy's saying words, but he's hearing from the spirit box. And to me, it's so entertaining.
Through which spirits can communicate, and the honey tone filters out the noise while amplifying only the voices.
Okay.
All right. My name is Ryan.
I'm Shane. Hi, Ryan.
Kind of sounded like hi, Ryan.
I'm Shane. I'm Shane.
Can you say either of our names back to us, but you kind of already did that, to let us know you would like to communicate. What? What's your name?
Pain.
Hello.
Pain.
Can you tell me your name? Right now I'm reaching out to Edward Galvin. What was that? Can you say that again? Oh my God, it actually repeated. What?
That's it?
Sensitive?
Sensitive. We have this. We got a chatty one.
Am I talking to Edward Galvin right now? Can you say yes or no?
Galvin? It sounded like Galvin.
The
Maurice
echoiness
Herring,
makes it so
what happened to
creepy.
you in this room?
I died?
Our next room is the visitation room, where prisoners would visit
Sally
with loved
Port.
ones. And
Sally
yet,
House.
despite such a tender history, this room is home to perhaps the most famous photo of an apparition in the entire prison. The photo was taken in 2014 by two tourists from England named Sheila Sillery Walsh and Paul Rice, and appears to show the face of a woman in a hairstyle from the 1930s or
Cool shot.
1940s. Who this woman is and why she showed up to Alcatraz Ghost Picture Day is a mystery.
Whoa!
Ah.
As you can see,
That's a lady.
there's clearly a lady there with
That's a-
1930s, 40s style.
She looks like she's in black and white.
Yeah.
They're really selling
She looks like
This
she's
is
in a
one
black
of
and
those
white.
instances
photo.
where, yeah, it's either shopped or it's there. It seems that this person is aware of the presence. I find it a very unnerving photo. It's actually one of the more famous ghost photos that I've seen on the internet.
Is that so?
And it was taken just by two British tourists. But that's not the only piece of evidence that we have for this room. Audience investigator Michelle Gwendon also captured an image of her own.
Hi, my name's Michelle, and I have evidence from Alcatraz. So when I was
She's
in
happy.
the visiting room, I had my family take a picture of me through the little window.
Such a little window.
It looks like there's a hand that's pretty distinct from the sun glare that looks like it's pulling down on my audio lanyard.
Two very clear
Hang
images.
on, I'm going back.
That looks like it's pulling down on my audio lanyard.
Two very clear images of what is perhaps an apparition. Let's see if we can get one ourselves. Okay, so I'm already seeing my reflection because of the light.
That makes sense.
But I will say in the photo, you see a full face that's in 1930s garb, and the British tourists who caught the photo definitely were not dressed like that. So
Sort of like a Betty Boop type.
essentially, yeah.
Betty Boop.
And actually, in the one with the tourist, Shane, there was one of a girl on the other side. So let's get you on the other side of the
Okay.
glass.
I would love to. You know, I love it when we do sort of a little role play situation.
Yeah, like. Okay, I'd love it if you'd stop smooching at me because I don't think that adds anything.
My husband is a murderer.
All right, so we are now on the opposite side of the visitation window. This is where, obviously, the visitors from the outside would be standing when they visit
They're honeys.
their honeys, indeed.
They're sicko.
Or their sons. I guess that could also be a honey.
I guess it could be a lot of people, yeah.
And we have our REM pod out there, and it is freaking out because I was just close to it. The REM pod creates its own circular electromagnetic field and will alarm when anything penetrates that.
Why do I think REM pod? Why do I thought it was REM bot? Like my last video, I could have sworn it was REM bot.
That field. The more colors on the alarm, the more significant the intrusion. The REM pod also detects temperature fluctuations.
Why did I just sound? What is that? That's when like Mario dies. Sorry.
Hi, it's good to see you. We're your acquaintance that you.
Your adopted brothers.
That's right.
Adopted.
Anyway, we hopped the boat and crossed the bay to chat with you here, and we'd love to see you fondle the pod if you can.
If you could just
Fondle
step
the
closer to the
pod.
window.
Fondle the pod a bit. There's no way out. Do you hear me? But if you fondle the pod, maybe.
Why does it always fondle the pod? Can't you
That's
just
what they
get...
gotta do.
Well, they just gotta get close to the pod. There's nothing about it in the instruction manual that requires fondling. Could you please fondle the pod so he stops doing that with his fingers?
Give it a little something.
Jesus Christ. Oh, and you got them to light up the
Got
pod. I can't believe that worked.
Thank you.
Did that,
gosh,
dare I say,
sorry.
excite you? How about this?
Okay.
You have permission to touch my hand if you want to make contact. I think we're done here.
I think so.
Just waiting for his
So
eyes
far,
to go all
I
wide.
feel like they're pulling their punches a little bit.
Maybe.
But
Yeah,
we haven't
Ryan's-
gone in the cell block proper yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ryan's getting real.
Our next area.
When he doesn't catch a lot, he gets like real brave. Like, yeah, you do that. Try it. Give me whatever. And then as soon as anything happens, he's like, oh, I want out of here.
is cell 402C, which is supposedly haunted by a former guard named Officer William Miller, who was shot to death in this cell by inmate Joe Kretzer during an attempted prison break in 1946. It's here that a photo was captured of a disembodied leg by a visitor to Alcatraz and was posted to ghoststudy.com. But is this of an inmate or perhaps a guard, such as Officer William Miller?
I thought when you said disembodied leg, we were dealing with sort of a.
I mean, that is a leg. Look, there's a leg that goes
Yeah,
up.
I guess I thought it would be sort of sexy, but that's cool too.
Well, I'm sorry the evidence wasn't sexy enough for you. I guess you'll have to get that thrill
there's
elsewhere.
Two of them.
There's two legs, yeah. I personally think that they look
elsewhere.
like inmate legs, which is interesting because that is likely the vantage point of Officer Miller as he looked through the bars when Joe Kretzer shot him. Just capturing some photos. Let's see if we can reach out to Officer Miller. Okay, Officer Miller. Just want to say, sorry what happened to you. Is there anything that you would like to say that was unsaid that day? Maybe one last message? Simply, if there's anybody here with us,
What is
please let your
Shane
presence-
smiling at? Why is he just like, he's just like look at him. He looks confused. Now, why is he laughing?
Simply,
Like what was in between there that he went from to like smiling at the camera?
if there's anybody here with us, please let your presence be known. You could rap on those prison bars. You could touch one of us.
You could slam the door shut.
Oh, that
Lock
would be
us
cool.
in here.
I would not like that at all, actually.
That'd be cool. Was that not Shane? Sounds like Shane. See, and his lips move.
All, actually.
Maybe not.
Doesn't seem like we're getting much in here. I don't think anybody's home.
Yeah, it might be the walls are very thick, so maybe it's just
Or it's just not active right now. Not everything has to be a home run. How about a single? Our next room is in the C Block utility corridor, where hopeful escapees Bernard Paul Coy, Joseph Kretzer, and Marvin Hubbard were shot to death during a last stand. Perhaps their trapped spirits remain. They found them in the utility corridor.
Okay. Not a great place. to
Sorry,
die.
I'm just tired. I'm not
I don't wanna
bored.
die in a
I just
corridor.
realized I just
don't
like full yawned.
To die.
Please.
Ever.
You want to watch the sun burn out and
gonna-
watch everyone you ever loved die?
How do you know I haven't already done that?
what we got here, Mr. Burgoose.
This is a REM pod.
Oh yeah.
So my idea is if we could get these fellas to walk towards this door, we might pick up on them.
Hey,
Bernard,
Bernard.
he was the ringleader.
Hey, Bernard. Come on out.
Well, that was freaky.
I mean, how close? Yeah.
No, I don't think so, man.
All right. Freaky.
That was
freaky.
weird.
Some freaky
He
stuff
seems to be
there.
responding
This
to your voice. If that's one of you, could you come a little bit closer? Just come to the, just think about it. Just touch the door handle.
Just gently graze the knob.
That was very good, but I'm gonna need you.
Ryan's like his little like smile. Wait, look at Ryan's face. That's horrifying.
That was very good, but I'm gonna need you to get all the way through that door. That's it.
Give it a good. Come on now. Just jab it.
Oh, now he's scared.
What's that noise? Someone walking around?
Well, that is a jumpy little pod over there, huh?
No, someone's moving around, seriously. Someone. Maybe it's something wrestling around outside. Nope.
Well,
What the fuck, dude? There's some. Okay, last chance, fellas. Temperature just went up. Temperature is now going way up and spiking. What the fuck is happening right now? I'm gonna give you 15 seconds of silence to say anything you want. This is your floor. Ready? Go.
They're giving us a long
we're gonna
bit.
leave now, but we're gonna be here longer. I hope I don't see you later.
tell you what, if you believe in ghosts, you gotta be thinking you're not alone in this place, right?
The next part of the building we'll explore was referred to as Broadway by the guards. And is
Broadway?
the large corridor between C block and B block. This area is said to
some
be home
shows?
to footsteps, sobbing, strange smells, and apparitions. One guard even claims a group of Native American spirits was spotted here, which actually may make sense since the island was allegedly used by the Ohlone tribe as a way to banish those who broke tribal law. So basically, this island was a prison before they ever built a prison on it.
Freaky.
Which is
Wow.
the first time I've ever heard of
That's
anything
interesting.
like that.
I
Yeah.
guess you got a rocky old island out in the bay. You might as well use it for something miserable.
You had to, Jack Sparrow somebody.
Yeah.
Well, this is Broadway. This
Tommy
is
in it,
obviously,
somebody.
I guess, kind of like the main hallway between B block and C block. And it said that this is a very active area. I mean, you could obviously see that
This is the party, basically.
this is where it's all happening.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do
Yeah.
is we're gonna do another Estes Spirit Box session where
Yes.
we're gonna use you
I
as
love
the
this
speaker.
one.
Yes,
for the
I
Spirit
love it
Box.
too.
You have
It's
noise
so
canceling
fun.
headphones on. You're gonna say whatever you hear,
Shane always
and you're not
he
gonna hear any of my
screams.
questions. And I'm gonna
Okay.
use you as a vessel to talk to the.
I am the vessel.
So stand in the center of Broadway.
I
and I'm
am
just
the
gonna walk
antenna.
around.
Oh, how's this fucking thing work?
I'll help you.
Fucking thing sucks. Oh, there it goes. I'm off to the races.
My name is Ryan.
World's finest.
I'm gonna speak a little bit quieter because I could be talking to anybody in here.
It's finest.
Can you tell me your name?
Air.
I don't think that's your name. Your name is not Air. Can you tell me what year it is?
How do you know?
7. Girl.
7. Is that what cell number you're in?
Eddie.
107. Okay, I'm at 7. What's your name?
Sparkling.
You're just fucking with me now? What's your name?
Funny.
It's not funny, actually. It's an opportunity.
Shane looks like he's drunk or dancing or just really inspired. Like,
Shirt hag.
Shirt hag? Okay.
That's right.
Oh my god. What is happening right now? My name is Ryan. Can you say Ryan back?
Right now. Caca. Burp car.
All right, Shaney boy.
We done? It's really nice to just go wherever that takes me. Like I feel like
Very inspired.
I just
Yeah.
slept for like 8 hours.
No, you're just real present, right? It's almost like meditating.
It's like I'm not present at all.
As our crew was leaving Broadway, our audio recorder that we left behind picked up this voice. And later in the night, we picked up this disembodied voice. Are these perhaps the voices of prisoners that remain locked in their cells? There's no telling how many people lost their lives in the hospital wing, and that's ignoring the fact that it now looks like Arkham Asylum. One particularly famous inmate who spent most of his time in the hospital is convicted murderer Robert Stroud, though most people know Stroud by his nickname, the Birdman. As his published book while at Alcatraz, Stroud's digest on the diseases of birds was said to be considered, quote, an important work in the field, end quote.
It's a nice case for, rehabilitation.
I mean,
You go from a murderer to writing nice books about birds.
well, he
Beautiful.
also did do some murdering in prison.
Yeah, but also wrote about birds. This is quite lovely.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of nice. There is something that's kind of endearing about a very dangerous, scary murderer loving
Writing about birds.
So this is the hospital wing. I gotta say, I don't like it.
Yeah, there's something sort of unnerving about a gurney or a medical table, huh?
Also, a lot of patients lost their mind here, unfortunately, including one Al Capone. The Birdman spent a lot of time in this hospital wing, so maybe we might find both of those guys. Which is why I have my handy-dandy Ovulus here. The Ovulus takes environmental readings that spirits are said to manipulate, such as temperature or electromagnetic fields, and converts them into corresponding words or phonetic sounds. How's it going? My name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
Can anybody in this hospital say our name back to us? How about Al Capone? Or the Birdman? Did you enjoy some hydrotherapy?
They look scared. Maybe he's talking about you.
I don't know if he's talking about me. We're going down to this part of the hospital now if anyone wants to come along. Whoa, it's like a big shower in here. This is actually not great. I don't like it in here. I guess the patients that were the most out of reach in this prison were put in this room, and as you can see, there is absolutely no light in here. It's just tiles.
This is unpleasant. I don't.
Murder. Murder was recused. Was somebody in here wrongfully accused of murder? Is that why you're recusing yourself from this interrogation?
Did you like it in here?
Did you like it in here? You don't like that question? What happened in here?
Uno reverse card. Skip. Skip card.
Why were you put in here?
Now I have to imagine that's sort of mud and not
Caked doo-doo. Certainly looks like a nice turd biscuit, if you
Ew.
ask me. Our next stop is the barber shop, and the end of that fun little rhyme is where the fun stops, as this was the location.
I love that. That sounds like lyrics. What did he say? Also, why did my captions go off? That's weird. Sorry about that.
A nice turd biscuit, if you ask me. Our next stop is the barber shop.
Our next stop is the barbershop.
And the end of that fun little rhyme is where the fun stops.
So good. I love it. I know he kind of rhymes stop with stop at the end of it, but it's good. That's great. If I wasn't so far into the process of working on my Ghost Files song, I would put that in. Although that might be copyright. I mean, not copyright, plagiarism.
As this was the location of Joseph Barsock's execution via barber scissors to his neck.
I would love to hear Ryan do a rap track. It'd be good, I bet.
The executor was Freddie Curly Thomas, who also allegedly happened to be Barsock's lover.
I'm talking about rapping and he's talking about murder. Hang on, execution via barber
Freddie
scissors.
Curly Thomas, who also allegedly happened to be Barsock's lover. It's said that Thomas knelt by Barsok's side, repeatedly saying, "I love you," as Barsok died, and even, in horrifying fashion, licked Barsok's blood. Not pleasant.
I guess I was imagining in sort of a lover's way, sort of like licking off the, and less like a little cat at it, like.
Ew,
Well, I was thinking
both
he's
are
like
gross.
The guy's on the floor bleeding out, like, and then this person gets down to.
Also, can we get a gif of that?
Well, I was thinking he's like the guy's on the floor bleeding out, like. And then
Gif,
this person
gif.
gets down to their level and just starts going.
Oh, that's. I don't like that.
That's horrifying.
For anyone out there who's going to stab someone in the neck, let them have some peace in their final moments.
Yeah.
Do the thing, step back.
Yeah, come on, guys. When you murder someone, be respectful about it. Just kill them and leave. Don't lick them too. Don't kill people. Don't kill people. Don't hurt them.
All right, so here's the makeshift
Hurting people.
barber shop. This is where Curly Thomas stabbed Joseph Barsok in the neck.
Good place for a stabbing, honestly.
I mean, effective.
It's where to do it. You got a sink. You can wash up afterwards.
Very, what's the word? Sweeney Todd? Sweeney Todd?
So we will, by
Like,
that
shaving,
logic, put this
barber,
REM
kinda
pod
same thing.
right here. And let's see if we could get either Curly or Joseph to walk towards
teeny
this
sink.
sink.
To spill their guts.
Joseph Barsok and Curly Thomas.
Oh, they know their names.
Can you walk towards that sink, please? Now, there was a rumor that you guys were lovers. I get into a lot of arguments with my significant other, and they never end with me stabbing her in the neck with scissors. So I'm just curious what led to that.
Well, you got.
You obviously seem to be able to manipulate that device by walking towards the sink. So, every time you walk towards the sink, we're gonna know that that is a yes. Does that make sense?
It's sort of a sink talk. Sink.
Curly.
Sink. Oh,
Oh, there you go. Okay,
That makes sense.
That makes sense to them. Yes.
That's a yes.
And that's both of them. Curly, do you feel regret for what you did to Joseph? If it's a yes, walk towards the sink. Oh, you nasty man.
nasty, nasty.
Now, what are the most common ailments when it comes to a couple? Why do they argue most of it?
Jealousy.
I obviously pissed someone off.
What's the deal? Was it jealousy?
Was it jealousy?
If you love someone, you don't stab them in the neck with scissors.
Yeah, I guess you could consider that passion. I don't know why I had to take so long to think about that. Agreed. See, that person agrees. Any of the other gents in this prison who got their hair cut here, why don't you go ahead and walk towards that little sink there if you like the cut you got? Anybody who cut hair in here with us right now? Oh shit, that's a really big temperature spike.
What? We've got a barber?
I guess so. You know what he's saying? My cuts were fire.
I guess so.
My cuts were heat. It's that hot, hot heat in Alcatraz. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, grats to ya.
Our final stop, as it often
Dark
is the most active part of the building, which is undoubtedly Cell 14D, held in Cell Block D, which was used to house the most dangerous and violent criminals of the prison. Cell 14D was one of 5 solitary confinement cells in this block, or as they were referred to back then, the hole. The hole had no bed, was completely dark, and only had a hole for a toilet. It said that prisoners were forced to be naked, sleeping on the ground of cells that were kept 20 to 30 degrees colder than the rest of the prison. One inmate may have died of supernatural causes in Cell 14D. Legend has it that the inmate saw red, glowing eyes and was left screaming in the cell for hours.
I
The next
lost
morning,
it.
he was found dead in his cell with strange marks indicating he had been strangled around his throat, a purple, terrified face, and bulging eyes. Yet, The cause of his death was allegedly never identified. I still just can't get over the fact that they weren't able to determine his cause of death. They walked in, they were like, his face is purple, he's got strangle marks, looks like he got strangled. Well, file this one under, I don't know.
It seems like if they have no reservations about locking prisoners up in a place affectionately called the hole,
They
then
probably don't
they
care
might
to
not
check.
Be averse to turning a blind eye when someone strangles someone.
Or a demon did it.
Or a demon done it. Yep.
We're in cell block D right now. This is where the 5 solitary confinement cells were, and 14D, AKA the hole. And if this is as awful as its description, we might actually see the hole in the ground. I see it. That is gross. So it said that in this cell, somebody may have died from supernatural causes.
That sounds like a ghost.
Leaving this right here though, if anyone wants to say anything. My name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
Can you tell us our names back to us to let us know you want to communicate?
There is legend of somebody in here getting choked out by something with red eyes. Is that a legend? Did that actually happen? Perhaps you'll talk to us alone. So you got 5 minutes here in the slammer. In
Okay.
the hole.
Oh.
Well, I'm here, back by yet another hole.
I love
And,
how he's
I
completely
hope
out
I'm
of focus.
Speaking to
Makes
the
it
purple-faced
spookier.
fella.
Look at that. It's cool.
How are you doing? Do you know that you're dead? Feel free to whisper very gently into the receiver there, and well, you can tell me whatever you want. You want to talk about the person with red eyes who was hanging out with you in here?
Okay. Hello. It's me. What's actually
Ya
in
boy.
here? Is there anything actually supernatural in here? Can anybody who was in this cell tell me your name?
That was a
Anything that's in
cool
here?
shot. Sorry, that shot of him looking down and then he's just like, it looks cool. That looks cool. I love that.
Anything that's in here, show your presence right now.
Oh, shadows. Shadows?
Yes.
Let's wrap it up in there.
Switch to the webcam now because my main camera died and I only have 1 battery. So, onwards.
I said I will be back later, but I will not be as cavalier, nor will I stay as long. So, I don't want to say you blew it, but... And now we move to the final phase of the hunt. Our individual investigation of the entire Alcatraz cell
Yes.
block
Are they
and
going to do the
hospital.
hiding the walkie-talkies again?
So here's how our solo investigations will work. Shane and I will each have 20 minutes of solid alone time in the location. Shane will go first, and at the end of his time,
I love
he'll
this.
hide
This
a
little like S is going. Oh yeah, he's going to hide the
in a
walkie-talkie.
room inside the building. Once Shane returns, he'll reveal to me the walkie-talkie location. Then it's my turn. I'll enter the building, and only after radioing back to Shane with the hidden walkie-talkie will the clock start on my 20 minutes of solo investigation. Let the games begin.
I wonder why they're doing that. Is it to force Ryan to spend more time?
I mean, opportunity of a lifetime, you have to admit.
No.
How,
Or
how
just
many
fun?
people are afforded this chance? This is outrageous.
I think you need to reword that to how many people would want to do this.
A lot! Adventurers. Yeah, like me.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling ready. I feel like a ghost hunter now with this.
took 10 shots of Jack.
The weight of this helmet, it sort of, I think, compresses the brain
It looks like his eyelids are being pushed down.
stem in a strange way.
Like his eyebrows are even like.
Now I'm ready to see some ghosts.
Okay, well, I feel pretty good about you walking upstairs. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
This is the privilege of a lifetime. It's pretty neat to be able to walk around
Yeah, they're
Alcatraz
just cool.
by yourself.
I would not do it though. I would be too scared. I have too active an imagination. I'd be too scared. I mean, I'm barely brave enough to walk around my own house alone, and I live alone, so.
What is that? I don't know what that is. I guess it could just be the air or something. Sounds like radio static.
I feel like I've been pretty tame so far on this one, which obviously always changes in this moment when I have to go in there by myself.
Hello, if there's any spirits here, I am Shane Madej, walking down the cell, whatever this is.
You know, gonna check all the boxes and see what happens. Let the gods decide.
You probably don't really have any vested interest in speaking to me. You gain nothing from it.
Maybe today's the day I see a ghost, who knows?
I have this very
Love this
high-tech
music.
microphone here, and what you can do is speak directly into it, and I will hear your whispers. So if you have any messages to share with the world, speak into the
That's
microphone,
so cool.
and I will relay that message on youtube.com.
Yeah, I'm scared to see a ghost, but I want to see a ghost.
Speak into my little microphone.
I'm scared that if I see it, I'll have a heart attack
Speak
and
into my
die.
little microphone.
Tear my skin off. Wear it like a little jacket.
I'm scared that if I see it, I'll piss my pants, or shit my pants, or both, or all three at the same time. I'm not sure which order that would occur. I think you probably piss your pants, then have a heart attack, and then shit your pants after death, from my reading.
I thought at least if I locked myself up in the hole with you, maybe a little ghoulie would crawl out, but no.
I'm scared of seeing like a little demon in 14D, seeing the red eyes, having Shane walk in there, finding my face looking like one of the victims in the ring.
So you're saying
Oh my
that
gosh, I
you're
hate that.
supposed to visit me, and none of them will. Years of this now, me just asking for people to hang out with me, and nobody showing up.
I'm scared of the future, but that doesn't really come into play here.
I'm gonna stroll along the cell block for a bit more. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, did I drop some? What the fuck just happened? Okay. All right.
Hey, Baba Ganoush, what's up?
How's it going?
Where are you in the prison?
I was in the hole. I think I heard something.
Where are you now?
I'm making my way up to the hospital wing, unless you tell me otherwise.
No, I think that's good. Go up to the hospital wing and go into that murder room.
The toilet with the little cake in it.
Yeah, the toilet that had some fresh frosting inside of it.
Ew.
Okay, I'm heading up to see the fudge cake.
Ew.
Here it is.
Okay, I want you to ask who defecated in that toilet.
I love it when a sink looks like a face. Look at this fucking guy. Ooh.
It does.
Oh. Hello, it's me. A funny little sink. Oh, you want some water from me?
Did you get any response?
No, I'm gonna ask. I was laughing at a funny face. Who was in here and who is responsible for whatever's going on there? Okay. Making my way to the operating room where I will place the walkie-talkie for Ryan to come fetch. Here we go, placing. If there's any ghosts in here, here's your last chance. I'm going back outside to see my friend.
This is amazing.
There's a
That's an
long
amazing
legs.
screenshot.
You're walking like a video game version of yourself right there. Let's get this over with.
Well,
Like a
get
video
on in there.
game version of himself.
There's a long legs. What the fuck? You're walking like a video game version of yourself right now. Let's get this over with.
Well, get on in there.
He's walking like a sim that got like the fancy walk or whatever. It's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Really explore the space, have a good time. You gotta find my walkie-talkie, which I placed very curiously in there.
It's in the operating room?
Yes, it is.
What happened to you in there? Like I care. Make up your bullshit story.
I did see some pretty spooky stuff. You're not gonna have a good time.
I see.
And I will be praying for you.
Well, that's very comforting knowing that you're an atheist. Alcatraz, are you ready to rock? Why
That was
do I do this?
Horrifying. If I was a ghost and I just hear I'd be like, what the?
For a living. Why? Oh, Oh,
Ryan
shit.
makes such funny faces with the helmet on.
We've been trying to come to Alcatraz for years now. It is truly, it's kind of a dream come true. Whole career is really just a racket for me to be able to enjoy historical sites.
Mm-hmm. It's
on
really
my
cool
own
places.
without a bunch of fussy little tourists around.
This is the operating room. All right, I found your shitty walkie.
I mean, you just gotta be even nasty about it.
You don't have to be nasty about it. It's our walkie.
All right, my time has started. I'm gonna sit in here, give myself some silence. I fucking hate this. What was that? I heard a little scream.
Sounds like a bird.
Who's screaming out here?
His
I
eyes.
heard a scream. Shit.
I think Ryan is probably muttering to himself. What's the thing he says? He's like, I'm not my fear. I'm not my fear. I will not let my fear define me. Fear is not my middle name.
My fear. I'm stronger than my fear.
But it is. It is his middle name.
Is there somebody over there? I heard a little noise. Came from C block. Oop, I heard like what sounded like a prison door opening or something. Ugh, I hate this place. I don't want to walk down there. Fuck. Adios, turd nuggets. That's the end.
There he is. What'd you do?
Yeah, I did like, the whole stand, turn your light off, bask in the silence.
That's what I was hoping for.
I did hear something when I did that too,
Okay.
which was not my
Very
favorite part
exciting.
of the day.
Very exciting. Alcatraz. It's been a privilege.
What an honor for us to actually investigate Alcatraz. Not many investigators have said that.
No.
That they've investigated Alcatraz, but now, Madej and Bergara. Adios.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
For goose.
Once one of the most feared prisons in the world, Alcatraz maintains that
really
notoriety
cool.
as now one of the most haunted prisons in the world. Did we actually interact with the 3 ill-fated escapees in the utility corridor? Did we pick up the presence of prisoners on Broadway? Did we hear the distant screams of those
Hang on a second. That went by so quickly. Look, each person was getting their little credits
Prisoner
on the bottom left.
on Broadway?
And then I wanted to point out, it
Did
goes
we
dun, dun,
hear
dun.
the distant
And then that one goes so fast. But graphic artist Nicholas Lai, motion graphics artist Mark Celestino, Dynamic Fox Films. Very cool. Good job.
screams of those trapped in this prison? Our job as investigators is to collect and present questions.
Oh, it comes back.
possibilities.
Interesting.
Interpretation, however, belongs solely with you. But for our part,
Yes, I love
I'll be
this.
locked away
I love that.
in the ghost files.
In the Ghost Files. So good. Yeah.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that episode of Ghost Files.
Is it
If
the
you
same
haven't
thing every
heard, we'll
time?
be answering your questions and breaking down evidence a little bit more on our weekly after show every Wednesday.
Why does Shane look like Draco Malfoy right now? He looks like if Draco and Harry Potter had a child. Oh, that's so good.
Ghost Files debrief.
That's right. So submit your questions.
Oh, okay. I think it's the same thing every time, but I kind of want to enjoy the end a little bit.
If you'd like to see episodes a whole day early,
Mhm.
stop by patreon.com/watcher. Farewell.
It's so cool. Yay. Love it. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this reaction. If you'd like to see me watch other Ghost Files episodes as they come out, let me know in the comments. Say hello. I may, shout you out on the next frequent commenter or nice comment shout out. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Just as a reminder, Because Becca Tries, my little series where I tried like Easy Bake and slime, as well as I'm working on another video. Those are going to be moving to my main channel, Because Becca, along with my songs and my Minecraft videos with Ash from GT Live. We also have done another video together that I'm editing right now. Got a song about Ghost Files coming out. And if you are still watching, within a couple weeks from now, something crazy is going to come out. Very big, very impressive. You are going to be so proud of me. No, really, I think you will be. I'm really excited. I'm going to be doing a reaction to that when it comes out. Even though I was in it and I know what's going on, I don't know everything. So very excited for that. Excited to share with you guys more once that happens. But anyway, okay. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really genuinely appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you again to my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, check it out. You can also click the little join button. You won't automatically join. You can check out what perks I offer. And that's all, because it's over. Bye.
Could you come and say